Hey guys, Brian with Wrenches and Rides. And if you ride side by sides often, knowing who's behind you is very important. We have a Polaris Pro XP behind us, and we also have Polaris's rear view mirror here. This is a $120 mirror, and we've used a lot of aftermarket mirrors in our time. There's a couple reasons why I think you might want to consider paying for this mirror. Now, one, I'm going to say, go to your dealership, negotiate with them. There's about a 20% plus markup in this, so you can get this price down quite a bit. Two, if you have a rear view mirror that just sits and vibrates while you're going down the trail, it is impossible to use. This one you can tighten up. It's very sturdy. It's made for the machine, and that's number three. If you have a roof on this and you're going to try to put some clamps around, you're going to be messing with that roof. You're going to be a little disappointed because they have the mounts for this welded to the roll cage already. You're gonna have to work around it. So let me bring you in, show you this mirror close so we can kind of take a look at what's going on here, and then we'll install it in the machine. First, I just want to say this part is made in China, and it will be folded in like this when you do pull it out of the box. It is a convex mirror, so you're going to be able to see a lot of different places, but what I like about it is you have some adjustment on this ball that's in here. And if you can get a T25 Torx bit and just tighten these guys up, not much, just a little bit at a time on each side as you roll around, you will find that ball gets significantly tighter in there. And that's going to stop you from seeing this mirror move or rattle around. Now you don't want to go too tight. About every one needs a little more than a quarter turn. But that allows you to get this mirror in here and set it up so that once you put it in place, it will not move. And you can see with me doing this, this is getting quite tight. That's the end of the T25 Torx bit. You can adjust this mirror while it's installed. It's just a little bit easier to do it now. At this point, we only have 4 more parts. We have basically the slide over nuts and 2 metric. They are going to be a 5mm Allen head. This is just going to sit into place and be usable, but you can see at this point moving this is going to take a little bit of force, and that's going to stop us from really having that vibration. Inside the machine, it cannot get any easier than this. We just have these slide on nuts. They just have to be centered. They will simply slide into place. That's it. We'll hold this guy up. Once we get those started, we can snug them into place. If you want to check them with a normal ratchet, you don't want them to be too tight. And I was using that impact on low. Last thing you want to do is strip these guys out. Then from there, put it in place. Even if you pound on this bar, you can tighten this up. If you don't think it's tight enough, you can leave it as it is. But even if we start this machine, you won't see anything rattling. While it's a pretty smooth running machine, this is definitely the way to go. So if you can get this at a good price, you can see it mounts easy. It's going to be easy for the roof to go over top, and we'll try to get you some better views of what we can see from this once we get out on the trail. If you mount this and decide you want it just a hair tighter, all you have to do is turn the mirror, and you can continue to tighten up those bolts with that T25 and get it exactly where you want it as far as how tight you think it needs to be. No matter what way you go, with a Polaris mirror or an aftermarket rear view mirror, please get one. It's safe. You wouldn't go without a rear view mirror in your car. You don't want to go without one in your side-by-side. Now we'll have a lot more info coming out on this RZR Pro XP, and we'll compare it to some of the other machines we have. We'll have some fun with it on the trails and walk you through any problems that might come up with the machine, as I know there's a lot of questionable reliability of these machines, but realistically Polaris has most all of it taken care of in some of their recalls and service bulletins they have out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give us a like of this video, and as always, have a great day.